might fall.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got about 26 minutes left in worldwide transmission. I'm going right to your phone calls here in about 2 minutes. But first, I wanted to let you know about some of the sponsors that have made this worldwide transmission possible. One of them is survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com. In a real crisis, having non-hybrid seeds means having the ability to grow your endless supply of nutrient-dense food to feed your loved ones. I say buy it and plant it and enjoy it. Still got time for a summer and fall garden. And stop eating all that GMO crap. It's just fun. You got little kids, they'll like planting a garden a lot more than they will playing, devil Spider-Man games or whatever it is they're doing. It's fun to go put in a garden, ladies and gentlemen. The government doesn't like it. It's another reason to do it. Survivalseedbank.com. The government's buying up all the big seed companies. Foreign companies are doing it, shutting them down. They're trying to make you have licenses to have non-hybrid, non-GMO seeds in Europe. You can't make this stuff up. Survivalseedbank.com, 877-327-0365, 877-327-0365, survivalseedbank.com. Another one of our fine sponsors is symbolized by Max, the little orange gorilla. Very, very good little creature. Now, when you're on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com, you will see Max, the orange gorilla from Alpha Centauris. He came with David Icke. And you can go to homegain.com, and it's a free service, and you can enter in your address or an address of a house you're looking at and find out what realtors are seeing, the real market value, what they believe the real market value is. Homegain.com, HOMEGAIN.com. They have the Home Sale Maximizer, the most inexpensive renovations or home improvements you can do that will boost it to the greatest price. That's homegain.com. A lot of other functions. HomeGain. That's homeandgain.com. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, something I believe firmly in. A lot of antibiotics and antivirals aren't working anymore, but there's something that medical doctors on this show have said they believe can certainly help. What can you do to keep you and your family safe from resistant new strains of deadly bacteria and viruses? I want you to go to supernaturalsilver.com today or visit their link on Infowars.com to find out more about this incredible new developed system of silver compound. It's down to the nano size. The new silver solution is a natural antibiotic that is clinically proven to kill viruses, germs, bacteria, and yeast safely. It is a new technology and is proven to be a formidable weapon against the bio threats of today and tomorrow. The new silver solution gel has been shown to disinfect topically, keep the area sanitized for up to 4 hours. The new silver solution is a highly effective, potent nanoparticle solution that is lethal to bacteria, yeast, and viruses. Go to supernaturalsilver.com. That's supernaturalsilver.com today. And those sponsors I believe in and have made this show possible today. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Dan in Illinois. Dan, you're on the air. Thanks for holding. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. It's a privilege to talk to you, sir. Hey, I'm just wanted to throw this out there real quick. I'm a 30-year-old business owner, successful business owner. I know that's going to drive the opponents of the
You're
truth
an
movement
Al-Qaeda
crazy.
then, gun owner, conservative business owner. In fact, I forgot to get to it. Did you guys print that article? I forgot to print because my computer's all locked up. The one about it's up on Infowars and PrisonPlanet.com. Sorry to interrupt. I just want to get this out before I forget. About how all protesters are listed in Army documents as terrorists. It's terrorism. Freedom is terror, but go ahead.
Well, guilty as charged. Hey, 2 points I wanted to make real quick. If you reported on it already, then I apologize in advance. But MSN.com is reporting that due to the civil unrest in Iran, 5 out of the 6 internet ports have been shut down by the Iranian government. And if people think that can't happen here, all they do is flip a switch.
Yeah, no, they're very childlike. I make these videos warning people how they're going to shut the web down with the head of cybersecurity resigning and confirming what we already said years ago. People go, it's impossible to shut the web down. It's meant to survive a nuke attack. That's if the U.S. government wants to keep it on, but they own it and run it. And now they're even going in under law and grabbing the private hubs and making them put in federal kill switches where everything goes through it on record. And yes, you're absolutely right.
Hey, point number 2 real quick. I checked out one of your videos, excuse me, from about 10 years ago. And with all the problems that the states are supposedly having and the government with budget deficits, do you think it's not time that we open up Freedom of Information Acts on the comprehensive annual financial reports for all states and government to find out where the real money's at?
I mean, the 4 years, it's open. They admit they have a double set of books and that they shipped all the money offshore to the bankers. They don't even hide it. They go, look, we stole your money. You don't like it? I'll send by paramilitary troops to kill you. Yeah, we have the SWAT teams ready to eat your guts and ask for seconds.
Illinois is reporting that they need a $9 billion budget, shortfall that they have to make cuts on. But back in 2003, they had a $17 billion surplus.
Well, it's Illinois that started it. The mafia back in the 20s started having a double set of books and using the mayors. It's Chicago 1313 and Al Capone. And the mafia's like, God, we run the government now. So they set a double set of books, and they would not fill the potholes and say we need more taxes and then get them. And so the bankers, the Federal Reserve, said we'll just run a Chicago mafia scam. And since then, it's been adopted worldwide. And yeah, no, it's unbelievable. I appreciate your call. Yeah, this is absolute scum we're talking about here. Craig in New Jersey, go ahead, Craig.
What's up, Alex? One thing, I'm just calling in to promote the all-new wearechangenewjersey.org website.
Oh, very evil. Oh, Americans getting together and demonstrating and asking government questions. I agree with Glenn Beck. That's dangerous. So tell me more about it. We also have that
video posted on the site, and if I'll just give out my email real quick. It's Craig@wearechangenewjersey.org.
Good, and tell me more about what you guys are doing.
Basically, right now, the site's brand new. It's only up for about 8 days now. We're just trying to organize and get together everybody in New Jersey. No matter what group you belong to, and the Fed, Campaign for Liberty, We Are Change, Jersey City, 9/11 Truth, we all have to come together at this critical point in American history right now and just try to stop out the path to socialism that we're seeing right now.
I appreciate your call. Good to hear from you, Craig. Matthew in Pennsylvania, you're on the air. If you protest in any way, the Army says you're a terrorist. Go ahead, terrorist.
That's right. I'm growing my own tomatoes over here.
Without a license?
That's right.
SWAT teams are now raiding people nationwide for that. I'm not kidding. Go ahead, terrorist.
That's right. Hey, have you seen Naomi Wolf's latest installment?
I saw a video she made about the police state a few months ago. Is there another one?
Yeah, well, there's it's a 2 DVD of The End of America.
Yeah, we tried to have her on twice, but her phone never works when she's on. Very strange, but...
Yeah, I found one part of it very, very disgusting, where they had a release up in the Hamptons, and they're all drinking wine and kind of saying that they're part of the resistance. I'd just like to say that here at home, we're growing tomatoes, and we're going to throw them at the stage.
Oh, my God.
Thank you. Good night.
All right, I appreciate your call. Very, very frightening. I think he's eating those tomatoes, and they made him go crazy. It's Al-Qaeda. Oh, my God, Al-Qaeda. All right, who's up next here? Another Gregory from California. Go ahead, Gregory.
Hey, how you doing, Brother Alex?
You know how to talk. That's another sign of Al-Qaeda. You need more fluoride pills. Go ahead, sir.
Well,
no, in the future, being able to talk is going to be seen as, I'm not kidding, because they're going to reduce the language down to nothing. That very shocking and very arrestable offense. Go ahead and commit crimes. Go ahead and talk.
Well, I was going to ask you, the last time I took a break from your show, I got taken off into Orange County Jail a couple months after old Christopher Jones had to go through there.
Oh, yes, Chris Jones, who shot the video inside Bohemian Grove, taken away to prison.
Well, I remember, I think that was around October, I tried getting a hold of a friend of mine that trains, he knows the guy that trains the men over in Music Honor Ranch, I believe, but I couldn't get a hold of him. But just to figure out, I was hoping to ask us, how'd that go?
All right, I'm a little confused, but I appreciate your call, Gregory. Good to hear from you. I remember, you want to know the whole Chris Jones story? People have asked me about that in emails, and I've forgotten to comment on it. Chris Jones, okay, I snuck into Bohemian Grove with Mike Hansen in 2000 and shot that video. And people for years said it wasn't real. Now the Bohemian Grove admits I snuck in. And we head out in the woods and didn't try to be social. That's why we didn't get caught, like the Vanity Fair and People Magazine and CBS reporters. And it's more than 15 reporters, if you count them up, that have been arrested and charged with trespassing. I snuck in, hid out, and got out of there. The few times I was out in public, I got questioned and almost got caught. But the issue is, then, in 2004, Officer Jack McClam called up and he said, my webmaster lives in California and he's applied for a job there. Do you want him to shoot? He's going to shoot video. Do you want it? And I said, no, I'm not going to have anything to do with anybody else going in there. They're going to end up charging him. He's going to go to jail. I'm not going to put anybody into a position to go to jail. And then I talked to Chris Jones and I said, if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. But I said, this isn't a joke. I got death threats over this. And I said, I'm a public figure, is why they haven't come after me that bad. But bad stuff's happened to other people. And the Bohemian Grove's connected to the Polly Kloss murder. They found her right outside there. And I said, these are very serious people. And I said, I risk my life. And I advised Chris Jones not to do it. Well, about 2 weeks after the Bohemian Grove that year,